Guys, in this next news story, the Manchester arena terrorist has attacked 3 prison officers with cooking oil and makeshift weapons, according to the Prison Officers Association. The officers received life-threatening injuries after being assaulted by Abedi at HMP Frankland in Durham. Abedi is serving life at the high-security prison for helping his brother plot 22 murders in the Manchester arena bombing. The officers suffered burns, scalds and stab wounds when Abedi threw hot cooking oil over them before using makeshift weapons to stab them in an unprovoked and vicious attack. A source stated Abedi was preparing food in a kitchen at the Category A jail where his terrifying rampage began, and he started throwing scalding oil on a pair of guards. The attacker is then said to have produced a huge homemade weapon with blades 20 centimeters long before he started slashing at the duo as well as other officers. A source stated it was horrific, a total bloodbath. There were even fears this was a terror attack and hazardous material could be in play. One of the guards was stabbed in the neck once and another officer was stabbed 5 times in the back. 2 of the officers are still being treated in hospital after the assault. The third, a female, was released after being treated following the attack this morning, the prison service say. Sources suggest that Abedi may have stolen the weapon from the kitchen, although there were unconfirmed reports that a knife may have been carried into the prison by a drone. The attacker was restrained by prison officers who bravely raced to the horrific scene before a riot squad arrived. Police, paramedics and an ambulance hazard area response team, a unit specially trained to deal with dangerous situations and hazardous materials, were also scrambled to the prison. This incident comes 5 years after Abedi was convicted of vicious attack on a prison officer in a high-security unit of Belmarsh prison back in 2020. A prison spokesperson has said that 3 prison officers have been treated in hospital after an attack by a prisoner at HMP Frankland. Police are now investigating, so it would be inappropriate to comment further. Said violence in prison will not be tolerated and we will always push for the strongest punishments for attacks on our hard-working staff. The national chairman of the police OA, Mark Fairhurst, added, first and foremost, my thoughts are with the injured staff, their families and colleagues. No officer should be subject to cowardly and vicious attacks at work. We will support our members as much as we need this traumatic time. This attack displays the dangers brave prison officers face on a daily basis. We must now review the freedoms we allow separation center prisoners have. I am of the opinion that allowing access to cooking facilities and items that can threaten the lives of staff should be removed immediately. The Justice Secretary Shabana Mahmood said, I am appalled by the attack of 3 brave officers at HMP Frankland today. My thoughts are with them and their families. So guys, this is a new story. Next news story, and it's coming from the northwest.
I know, Will.
I feel like we've met before, haven't we? Where are you from?
Liverpool originally.
Second male is heading down towards the canal. Stand by.
And 2 men have been jailed after taking police on a reckless 90-minute chase. The pursuit began after a road rage incident in Cheshire. One afternoon last July, a motorist reported 2 suspects on a motorcycle had blocked the road and threatened her with a knife and smashed the rear window of her vehicle. The pair then fled the scene on a motorcycle. Armed police and a helicopter from the National Police Air Service were mobilised after the incident in Ellesmere Port. The pursuit lasted for almost 90 minutes and travelled from Ellesmere Port into Merseyside across to Chester, then on to Frodsham into North Wales, and then back into Chester. This included driving at speeds of 90 miles per hour and the wrong way up the M56. A Stinger tactic was deployed in Grosvenor Street and another in Nicholas Street near to another street, which led to the arrest of both the rider and passenger of the motorcycle after a short foot chase. Jack Fagan was identified as the rider whilst Connor Mitchell was the passenger. The suspects discarded a bag during the pursuit, which was later recovered and found to contain Class A drugs. During interview, Fagan punched and headbutted a wall, causing 2 holes, and was further arrested for criminal damage.
On the A5117 Chester Road, the bypass area there.
All patrols at the moment are behind the helicopter. If there's a patrol that can make ahead.
Left, left, left. First exit, and it's now taken Chester Road.
The 454, if you can get down where you are to Chester Road through Little Sutton. For a place of stinger. Is it petrol station? Petrol station.
Yeah, 2-1 is at the BP petrol station now.
Fill up now. BP, Gary.
Is it the one in the roundabout?
Yeah.
Yes, at the roundabout. Vehicle's now moving off out of the petrol station, and it's going left, Shottick Road, so continuing A5117 in time. Re-arrives, just looking around. He still heads in on his phone, you can see on the downlink. In fact, both of them with his hands off the controls, both of them on the phones. Yeah, it's a small road that takes you underneath the railway, which it's taking now, so he is going to pop back out, I think, on the A56, the main drag into Frodsham. So my 2-1, it hasn't come out of that bridge area, it is temporarily held. So if we can get a patrol onto the A56. Yeah, 2-1, he was fueling on the move under that bridge area. And it's gone through on red. It's going to be a no, standby. It's going contra. So he's heading to go contra now on the M56, tracking westbound. And it's approaching the on-slip. And it's going up the on-slip now, taking the on-slip. He's seeing the stingers, he's doing a resip now, taking the on-slip, correct side of the carriageway, taking the on-slip back towards M56. Actually, it's taken a near miss, it's just possibly clipped a grey vehicle and gestured. Another near miss with a white van by the petrol station, and it's now contra on the off-slip. 2-1 is just temporarily held. It is, yeah, just over the bridge now, Ferry Lane, so it will be coming out on Saltney Ferry Road, B5129. 2-1 just falls on its way past a pedal cyclist, just stand by. Onto the bypass road as such, forcing its way through traffic. I don't know whether the stinger was successful. 2-1, this vehicle is now up on the pavement due to congestion, traffic waiting at the lights.
I feel like we've met before, haven't we? Where are you from?
Liverpool originally.
2nd male is heading down towards the canal, stand by. He is out to the main road now, City Walls Road. He's removed the helmet, stand by. Have we got another patrol, please? Male is on the floor on City Walls Road with sole officer.
Yeah, that was exceptional. Well done, everyone, again. Fantastic teamwork and really well done by NPAS and the officer that gave the comms. Great job.
The pair appeared at Chester Crown Court, both charged with multiple offences. Fagan was sentenced to 4 years and 8 months, and he pleaded guilty to Section 47 assault, possession of a knife, criminal damage, possession with intent to supply Class A drugs, dangerous driving and driving without insurance, and is also disqualified from driving for around 5 years. Mitchell was sentenced to 3 years and 6 months, and he pleaded guilty to possession for knife and possession with intent to supply Class A. So Detective Constable Demi Brownrigg said, "I welcome the sentences handed to Fagan and Mitchell, who clearly showed no regard for the safety of the members of the public by leading police on an incredibly dangerous pursuit. The pursuit cost into 3 separate police force areas. However, thanks to our officers working together, we were able to keep up with the suspects and eventually bring their alarming behaviour to an end. This included bringing them to court for Class A drug offences." They said this should serve as an example that if you commit crime in Cheshire, we'll find you. We will utilise all the resources at our disposal to protect the communities that we serve, and we're going to bring you to justice. So guys, that's a new story coming in from the UK. Absolute madness on the streets. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Also, if you can, please subscribe to the channel if you already haven't done so. It's the first time you're coming over. Please give this video a little like, and also please share it with others as well, and drop a comment below and I will respond back. Once again, big respect for each and every one of you for supporting this platform for the last 4 or 5 years. I really appreciate it. Without you, this channel would be nothing. Once again, big respect. It's your boy GT. Keep it locked, keep it real.